Okay, this is kind of an alert. It's probably not a surprise to most people, but corporations don't care about your freedom of speech. And the government doesn't care about your freedom of speech either. They could care less. They only care as much as in that they don't want you to speak out. Okay, and so this is an alert about Holiday Inn. A guy on here I follow, Bill 1224-601. He got canned because of his YouTube videos. He's speaking out about the truth, about the same sort of stuff I talk about. He's just doing videos at his home and kept it separate from work, and yet that's it. They've, and it's not a local thing. The corporate entity got behind it too. So it went all the way up the chain. Fired because of what you say at home. Fired because of your opinions. Okay? I'll put a link to his video. He didn't want to even do a video. He didn't want to. Just amazed he got fired out of the blue. He's like, what? It's ridiculous, and it is ridiculous. And he lives in a free will state. We call it at will here in Maine, where you can get fired anytime for any reason. They don't have to say. They don't have to say why. So they told this guy, it was about his videos. They didn't even have to tell him. But the point of this is, we got to speak up, and we're all connected here on YouTube and the internet. We're all connected in this, at least this way. So speak out to each other and say, hey, this company is a piece of crap or whatever. This guy got rooked over here because of, speaking out about the truth. So when people get beat down for doing the right thing, this is when we need to at least put it out there. Let it be known, Okay, Holiday Inn doesn't care about your freedom of speech. And the truth is, the government doesn't either. This country is going to hell. And if you can't speak up in your own home, I know it goes out over the airways or whatever, but, that's your personal opinion. That's freedom of speech. Okay? Is it real or what? I know it's not real. Your freedom of speech. At least the right that is written down in the Constitution, I know that's not real. That's pretend. Okay? And you all need to know that. It's a prop, is what it is. And you need to know that. But that doesn't mean, let's say it's not real and they're not going to back you up. The government's not going to. Okay? That doesn't mean that you don't speak out. That means you speak out even more. You got to keep speaking out until we get a constitution or whatever you want to call it that is real. A government that does have your back. And, it shouldn't even fall to the government. The thing is, we shouldn't even be looking to the government. This whole thing has been set up so that we have this false savior. The government, it used to be the church, but now it's the government. This false savior, there's an illusion and that we believe we can always, someone's got our back and it's the government. They don't give a shit about you. They would gladly see you dead. And if you could die slowly, even better. Make a buck on the way out. So we need to grow a pair and stick up for each other. So anyways, Bill's been saying that, speaking out about the truth, like the whole Bin Laden thing was BS. The same stuff I talk about. 9/11 was an inside job of some sort. Whoever did it. It wasn't, terrorists. And bigger things, trends, speaking out about the trends, okay? But if you can't talk about this stuff, guess what happens? I mean, if you're one of those people who says, you know, you just, you know, if this is going to cost you a job, maybe you shouldn't, just kind of tone it down, or whatever. Tone down what you say in your own home on your own YouTube channel. I mean, what? Tone it down? I say, if you can't get along and speak your mind, then something's wrong. You know? If we're not all getting along and speaking our mind, then something's going very badly wrong. Okay? Don't go along to get along. That's just going to end. You're just going to end up in hell. And it may take only a couple of years now because we're damn near it. All right. You're not doing anybody any favors by going along to get along. I mean, it's all nice in the workplace, but if you can't speak your mind in your own house, it's countdown to tyranny, right? I mean, literally, we're talking about 1984. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Okay, so I talked about that before, but that's where we're going. Okay, so I want to link to Bill's video. It's a shame, you know, he's just trying to get the truth out there, and, you know, just backstabbers. And, you know, and the whole big system of backstabbers, I mean, that's what we're going to have from the top down, you know, if we keep going this way. So I'll put a link to Bill's video. I want to put a link to Mark Passio's videos. He does a series about what's really going on. Well, what on earth is really going on? I think that's it. And he does another good one about, he breaks down the Matrix trilogy, the 3 movies about the Matrix, and how there's a deeper meaning. And what we need to do. And it doesn't involve going along to get along. It involves caring about people and doing the right thing. He says we're down to, like, there's a chance we can still do this peacefully, this, you know, rearrange our world system. There's still a chance to do it peacefully, but, you know, and I think he's right. It's almost zip. We're like this close to having no peaceful option, you know? So get the word out about Holiday Inn. They don't care about your freedom of speech. All right, well, you don't have to care about patronizing their establishment either. Okay, good luck out there. Don't take any shit.